The landscape of professional women's volleyball in the United States is about to undergo a significant transformation, as Major League Volleyball, MLV, prepares to merge with the Pro Volleyball Federation, PVF. This strategic move aims to streamline a competitive market that has seen an influx of leagues in recent years. Announced on Tuesday, this merger will create a unified league known as MLV, which is set to kick off its inaugural season in January 2026. The league will feature 8 teams located in cities such as Atlanta, Columbus, Dallas, Grand Rapids, Indianapolis, Omaha, Orlando, and San Diego. In connection with this merger, the PVF reportedly secured $40 million in funding, leading to a valuation of the combined league exceeding $325 million, according to Sportico. However, Rob Carolla, a spokesperson for the PVF, chose not to disclose specific financial details regarding the deal. When asked about the possibility of further consolidations within the realm of professional women's volleyball, Carolla expressed optimism about the future, stating, "While we wouldn't want to speculate on what lies ahead, the league is thrilled to offer athletes the best professional opportunities available in the United States." Currently, alongside MLV, there are 2 other leagues, League One Volleyball, LOVB, and the AU Pro Volleyball Championship, which is operated by Athletes Unlimited. The PVF, which was established in 2020, has already completed 2 seasons, while MLV is gearing up for its launch in January 2026, backed by a substantial $100 million in funding. The upcoming season will be recognized as the 3rd season for what is now referred to as MLV. This merger effectively reduces the number of competing leagues in the U.S. women's volleyball scene. Post-merger, 3 leagues will remain: MLV, LOVB, and the AU Pro Volleyball Championship, which oversees various women's sports leagues, including volleyball, softball, basketball, and lacrosse. LOVB, also founded in 2020, had its first professional season this year, running from January to April, with 6 teams participating. The Austin team emerged victorious in the inaugural championship. In 2024, LOVB announced it had raised $100 million in funding, led by the private equity firm Atwater Capital. Cassidy Lichtman, the vice president of volleyball for Athletes Unlimited, shared her perspective with Front Office Sports, asserting that there is ample space for all 3 leagues to thrive. She noted that the existence of MLV and LOVB actually benefits Athletes Unlimited, as their seasons do not overlap. Lichtman also highlighted that approximately 90% of their players participate in one of the other leagues, as there are no restrictions preventing athletes from competing across multiple leagues. "We draw players from both leagues," she explained. "We embrace the investment in the sport, as it creates more opportunities for athletes and helps retain talent in the United States, ultimately enhancing our skill level year after year." Before the launch of Athletes Unlimited in 2020, the U.S. had not seen a professional indoor women's volleyball league since the 1980s, when Major League Volleyball, the previous league, ceased operations. Lichtman remarked, "There were no opportunities available until Athletes Unlimited began in 2021. Now, players are flooded with options." A representative from LOVB commented in an email to Front Office Sports, stating, "The emergence of these leagues highlights the growing excitement surrounding professional volleyball in the U.S., both as a sport and as an expanding asset class." However, they also emphasized that these developments do not affect LOVB's trajectory. "For the past 7 years, we have been building our league with intention, focusing on long-term, sustainable success. Our approach is rooted in a community-driven vision and a youth-to-pro model that distinguishes us in American sports, and we remain committed to our strategy." The newly formed league boasts prominent franchise owners, including Dan DeVos, owner of the Orlando Magic, who serves as CEO and owner of MLV's Grand Rapids Rise, and Vivek Ranadivé, owner of the Sacramento Kings, who will have a franchise in Northern California. Although this franchise will not compete in 2026, it is expected to be operational by the 2027 season. DeVos remarked in a statement on Tuesday, This marks a significant milestone in the evolution of professional women's volleyball in the United States. Ranadivé added, "Women's volleyball is among the fastest-growing sports in the nation, with fan engagement and viewership reaching unprecedented levels. We have a unique chance to create something extraordinary, elevate these remarkable athletes, and deliver unforgettable experiences for fans." Supporting Ranadivé's assertion, data shows that college volleyball continues to achieve impressive ratings on networks like Fox and ESPN, although professional leagues have faced challenges in gaining traction on television. Participation rates at the high school level are at an all-time high, indicating a growing interest in the sport. This announcement follows the earlier decision by the Omaha Supernovas to leave the PVF after 2 seasons to become a founding member of the new MLV. Another team from the PVF, the Vegas Thrill, is not currently slated to join MLV. In their statement, the leagues mentioned that the Thrill are actively seeking new ownership but had not finalized any arrangements before this announcement. Should a new ownership group emerge, the team would have the chance to continue competing at the highest level of professional volleyball. The AU Pro Volleyball Championship, which launched in 2021 in collaboration with USA Volleyball and Athletes Unlimited, currently features 4 teams. In 2022, Athletes Unlimited successfully completed a $30 million funding round, which included investments from notable figures such as Kevin Durant's 35 Ventures and experienced private equity executive David Blitzer. This funding was allocated across various sports leagues, including volleyball. Representatives from Bank of America, which served as the financial advisor to the PVF, did not respond immediately to requests for comments.